Hi, I'm Katarina Johnson-Thompson and I'm the author of Unbroken, and these are some life lessons that my career has taught me about myself so far. Motivation. You can go through waves and that's perfectly normal. I definitely go through waves of motivation in my career, whether that's lack of wanting to get up and train because it's such a hard training block, whether that's understanding which competitions that you want to do and get up for, whether you know that's not an important one. And I feel like motivation can be tricked, and you can sort of trick your brain into motivating yourself through different elements, but also doing what you love is definitely motivating for me. So because I love athletics so much, those hard days aren't really that much of a push, that I just remember my goals. So I'm motivated by my goals in athletics, and it's very easy for me to be like, this champs that's happening, I know the date to this champs that's happening in 4 years, and in order for me to be at my very peak, I need to do A, B, and C. And that's what motivates me, just like setting the goals and making sure that I'm on the right path to getting that ultimate goal. Achieving your goals, but I feel like you should have a certain set of goals and just try to be better each day, and that's what I try to do, just be better. But it's very easy in athletics because things are measured. It's my job, so I feel like it's very easy for me to set a goal and then try to achieve it based on doing A, B, and C in training or A, B, and C in competition. So yeah, I do set myself goals on my attitude or my recovery, as well as sometimes even my rest. You can set goals on, like, you know that you need to actually rest on a rest day. So yeah, goals can be whatever you like. It doesn't have to be, you know, run 5K in this time. Just do things that you know that is going to make a difference to you. Relationships. Relationships for me, I've learned throughout the years, are the most important thing, full stop, more than the medals. So having shared goals, relationships, and the journey that you go on with those people is everything to me, and it's what I do it for. It's ultimately the stories that you tell in 10, 20 years, and ultimately going after the same challenge and then being able to talk about the story and what went right and what went wrong and what was funny is ultimately why I do it and what makes me happiest. The future. Future for me is something that I've learned is a very long time. I feel like sometimes you get stuck, especially when you're a younger athlete, you get stuck in that this is all or nothing, this championships. If I don't do this, then I've failed completely and I'll never get another chance to do it. And I feel like having so many goals and so many opportunities, your life was always going to be in the future. I always try to remain in the present, but trying to do things in the present that's gonna benefit me in the future. But as an athlete and a young athlete, I wish that I knew how long of a career I was gonna have, because it's so long. And that's why I also think about retirement. I've been told by a few wise people that, you know, you retired your whole life. So that's why I'm gonna try and do athletics for as long as I can, because the future's a long time. Myself. It's taught me a lot about myself. I think it's taught me my whole self. I've been through so many different challenges and so many different setbacks and so many different highs as well, and every single thing has taught me who I am as a person, inside and outside of athletics. I feel like my whole life has been athletics, so that's the only kind of Katarina I know. So it's been really nice exploring who I am outside of, you know, that heptathlete you see, you know, at the Olympics and at the World Championships. I kind of know how much I can take now of bad times and what the good times actually mean, other than the medal. So I feel like it's taught me everything about myself I need to know. My identity. So my identity and body image, I've been on such a journey, and I feel like my identity is something that I have mixed feelings about, because everyone is capable of being so many different people, and it's who you tap into at any certain moment that will give you ultimately the confidence to go and do what you're trying to do. So for me, being an athlete is, I'm Katarina the athlete, and I'll go and I'll be really competitive and I'll be really annoyed if I don't win, and I'll try my best and I'll be super uber focused. But then I've also got that different element of myself where I can go home and I can be on the couch and I can not get up the entire Sunday because it's a rest day, and I'm not like an active person because now I'm trying to rest. And I feel like doing athletics, and especially doing heptathlon, it's allowed me to tap into all these different personalities, but also different types of athlete. Like I can go from being a hurdler to a shot putter to then high jumping, and it's all different, but you can be different. You don't have to be stuck in this one version of yourself. And just because other people tell you that you're one thing doesn't mean that you are. You can create your own story. Change. It's taught me change is so important, and it's imperative that you go through those changes. I feel like change isn't good or bad, but I feel like change is necessary, to grow. I've been through all different changes, some good and some bad, and some have been completely necessary at a point in my life where I just needed to try something else, but at other times changes has been bad as well. If I didn't change at certain points in my career, I don't think I would have got to where I am today. So don't be afraid of change, because sometimes it's exactly what you need.